What's my mother name?
What's up guys, KW175 back with another Pokemon Duel video, and I have a jam-packed video for you guys today, so definitely be sure to leave a like. So I have a ton of matches, a bunch of different deck builds I think you guys are really going to enjoy. So starting off with this deck, we have a Sharpbeak, we have an Overdrive, we have a Twins deck, we have the Resh and Zek, we have the Noibat into the Noivern. Noivern's just a level 4 at the moment, Noibat is a level 9. This is our Zapdos, only a chain level 5 at the moment. We have Altaria to try to buff our dragons and our flying types. The opponent has a Mega Sceptile, so a little bit of synergy with, some flying types, being able to get that max revive. He's got the Murkrow into the Honchkrow. So pretty decent deck. Got the Spiritomb with a Pokemon switch. So getting into the match, he's going to go defensive with the Murkrow. We take the entry threat and he has to go defensive. We're going to block off that Sceptile with our Altaria, and we're going to bring Zekrom to match up against his Absol. Resh is on the field, so we're going to try to start banishing some things. Our Altaria coming in clutch with a dodge, and we're going to get the easy surround with our Koko. Yveltal coming in for the revenge, and he gets the knockout. That feels bad. But hey, we got the surround onto the Sceptile, and you guys already know we're going to be going for a banish, and we get it. We get that Fusion Bolt off, and that Absol is going to be going bye-bye to the Underworld. So the Yveltal again coming in for the revenge attack. Draining Wind is going to go off. Nothing going to happen. We're going to Overdrive. Try to get another banish. A Dark Mist. That's not going to be good. That's going to give a +10 for that Yveltal and the Murkrow. Basically, all dark types are going to get a +10. He's going to pull off the Pokemon switch and try to curse us, but our Zek is not going to hit any white. So we're going to take that entry point. He's going defensive, protecting his goal. Pancham coming over for the attack. 1, 2, 3. Not only does he get the knockout against our Altaria, but he also gets the evolution. And even if we outdamaged that Pancham, he would have still been able to get the evolution, because if you spin 3 times, not only do you not get knocked out, but if you have the evolution set, you get the evolve, and he hits a miss, but we hit the Bolt Strike, not able to get that banish. That would have been awesome. And Yveltal is going to be able to beat us by 2 chain levels. That feels pretty bad. The reason why we still got that damage increase against the Pangoro is because we had that Overdrive. So it wasn't an ability. That's what the Mold Breaker breaks. Bolt Strike's going to go off. Another Dark Mist. That Yveltal is getting way too strong, so we're going to have to take it out with the surround from our Noibat. Murkrow's going to be moving up. We move Koko into the center, trying to be mobile. We're going to play that Sharpbeak on the Zapdos. It could come in clutch. Whirlwind against Whirlwind, hoping that, man, he gets that gold into the purple. I knew that was a possibility. I was kind of hoping our Noibat would land white for that situation, but there was pretty good odds for that Murkrow to evolve. Honchkrow is not going to be super easy to knock out, but maybe it is. We're going to get another banish. The Murkrow feels bad. Get out of here. And then we're going to get that single Leaf Blade, but has 1 chain level. 91 is going to take out our 90. We get knocked out. Sceptile coming in, trying to knock out our Zapdos, gets a stealth hit, so we're going to, defend our goal. This Sceptile's YOLOing, and we're going to land a miss. This Sceptile could sweep us, and he still has the Mega Plate, guys. And he's going to be going Mega Sceptile. We could get punished here. If we land Thunder Charge, he could land that Tail Missile and knock out not only our Zapdos, but make our Resh spin. If we spin a purple, we're going to get knocked out. So same situation, but we have some defense. He's going to get the double Leaf Blade again, knock out our Reshiram. This Mega Sceptile is a problem. Come on, Noibat. Come on, Noibat. And we're going to get the Whirlwind into the Leaf Blade, a double Leaf Blade, and Noibat saves us from getting just completely steamrolled. So Noivern is going to be on the field. We're bringing Altaria back out. Last chance with the Mega Sceptile, and something to note, that Pangoro is still in the PC because it's not a grass or flying type, or was it grass flying, maybe bug? Grass flying bug? Yeah. So that's why the Mega Sceptile didn't clear out the PC when it came back onto the field. We're going to take that surround with our Tapu Koko, and we're back into the game. The 0 MP on the Spiritomb, he scoops up, and we take the win. So GG to the opponent. That was an insane matchup, and that Sceptile into the Mega Sceptile almost steamrolled us. So getting into the next matchup, I have a little bit of a different deck. Again, we're looking from things from our opponent's perspective, and we are the red player, obviously, KW175, and we have an electric flying molting energy deck that I put together, so I thought it'd be really fun to try it out. We're going to go ahead and play the molting energy, and he has the Golisopod, which is definitely a pretty cool figure, and would work, I think, somewhat okay on this deck. But yeah, we have a Max Revive, we have the Molting Energy, we have the Murkrow into the Honchkrows you guys seen our opponent had last matchup, and then we have the Noibat into the Noivern once again, because basically with the Molting Energy, if we get knocked out, once we leave the PC, we're going to be able to evolve no matter what. Ninjask is kind of like Magikarp from the Nincada. We're going to get that evolution, it's a free Max Revive, and then it's a 4 MP off the bench. So with this Wing Sphere, we're going to be able to play that, and we can soar over non-flying types. So a 4 MP off the bench can be really tricky. Our opponent, Golisopod, Sableye, Zapdos, Virizion, Vibrava with a Rayquaza. So a pretty interesting matchup. My deck isn't the strongest, but it was kind of a fun deck and a unique deck build that I haven't really tried too much. So let's see how this works out. Everything's been set up. We have our matchups. Zapdos versus Zapdos. I'm trying to attack to get that buff, and we're going to land the Steel Wing. Feels bad. So he's going to be able to move up, attack our Tapu Koko. He hits the Thunder Charge. A gold would have been beautiful there, Koko. He has a surround set up on our Nincada, but we're going to press forward, threaten game. And I go for the risky attack. I go for the double chance, thinking we have pretty good odds. Mud Shot is going to go off. We get the knockout, no problem, but we're going to be minus 1 MP. So we're not going to be able to threaten game, but he covers the gold anyway. So I'm like, you know what? YOLO. YOLO, we're going to X-Speed against the Sableye and see what... But he hits the Shadow Sneak anyway, but we land the Mela-Mela-Wish. He's going to go for the X-Speed, even though he had a surround set up on our Nincada. He doesn't go to punish, and he gets Roost, so he actually gets punished for, I guess, being greedy like us. And so we're going to Max Revive, take the surround. Golisopod is going to attack, but he's going to be really surprised here. We don't get knocked out. We evolve into the Ninjask. He's going to have to jump over because of the flying blow, and we have a surround set up with our Joltik. So that was beautiful. I mean, that could have been a totally different turn of events if the opponent would have played it right. So now we have a surround set up. He doesn't have a 3 MP, and he misplays. He doesn't attack us, and we get the surround, and that's GG. So, you know, GG to the opponent, but that's definitely some misplays. You know, that was... that match could have went totally different if he would have made better decisions. And we definitely went super aggro aggressive as well, and we could have got punished, but the opponent didn't capitalize on it. So getting into the next matchup using the same deck that we were using last match. So we get the Long Throw, Molting Energy, and Max Revive. We got, you guys know the deck. It was the same deck as last time. Our opponent has the Greninja with the Xerneas, Yveltal, Gengar, Combusken. It's going to be, I think we have a pretty good chance of beating it, but it could be a good match. We come out and attack. We could have got punished there, but I felt like our odds were pretty good. But if we landed a miss, that would have been game over. So we're going to block off that Combusken, though the Combusken has a pretty good chance of knocking us out. We go in for the YOLO attack, and we get the knockout on that Grovyle. You know, all I was hoping that the Grovyle didn't land a double Leaf Blade, and we could land our Wild Charge, but that was even better. So we have a surround set up. They have to attack. Xerneas is their choice, coming out for the attack, and Moonblast is going to go off against the quick attack, so we do get knocked out. So we're not going to win this one just yet, but we're going to be pressing forward with the Murkrow, and I go defensive with the Zapdos because I thought they had to make a Gengar. So we're going to block off this Yveltal with a Noibat. We could confuse that Yveltal, and that could be pretty good for us. X-Speed is going to go off, attacking our Joltik. So I'm looking for a dodge, and Gengar lands the dodge. So I'm like, awesome. That's awesome. You know, Purple would have been good too. And now we're going to land dodge. So Joltik, holding its own against Gengar, moving up the Nincada, he's going to go for the attack again, another dodge. This Gengar just keeps dodging, man. So we're going to X-Speed. Try to, another dodge. Trying to get a gold off into his Contagious Tear Purple attack. Not going to happen, and then we're going to land a miss. So our Joltik finally gets knocked out, but we have the Molting Energy, so hopefully we can cycle it through, and then we're going to get that Galvantula back. The Yveltal is going to move up, Draining Wind's going to go off, we're going to max revive the Koko, and we have a surround set up. But they do have a hurdle jump, so they're going to hurdle jump. I'm going to go for the attack. Oh, and we get the Supersonic. We could have confused that Yveltal, and then it would have been an easy evolution. Draining Wind's going to go off again. Now we do have a surround setup, so he had to back up. He's moving forward with the Xerneas, going to attack our Koko, and we get a clutch dodge against a 149 Moonblast. So he's going to go for the attack again. Or no, we go for the attack with the Whirlwind, and we do get the evolution. We get the Whirlwind off against that Xerneas, and now we have a monster of a Noivern. And then we get a miss. After all that work to get an evolution, we just land a miss and we get sent to the PC. And then we're going to land our white attack. So we are going to cycle. We get Galvantula. Now, the only drawback of that Molting Energy is you do have to wait. You have to wait whenever they come out of the PC and you evolve them. So that's kind of the only drawback, but I mean, it's balanced. It makes sense. And then we're going to land another miss, but Nincada just automatically evolves into the Ninjask, and we get a free max revive, so I'm going to choose the Noivern. So we're going to bring Noivern out defensively. He's moving up with the Combusken. We're going to bring out our Galvantula, pressing forward. He's going to jump up with the Yveltal attack, and we get the quick attack into his Draining Wind. So finally able to get a gold off on that Yveltal for landing so many purples. We go for the attack because I felt like we had pretty good odds, and sure enough, we do get the knockout. Quick attack into the Cyclone Kick. He goes defensive with the Greninja. I'm going to cap this entry point. He comes out with the Grovyle. I'm going to move up and just take the entry point. We have a surround set up on that Gengar. He just gives it to us, and we're going to go for the double KO. Greninja lands a dodge, or a miss, but we land a dodge. So now he's going to be jumping back and forth with the Grovyle. I think he needs to be attacking here, but for some reason he doesn't. So I'm going to move up, attack this Greninja. We're going to negate that gold, so purple's going to be ideal, but dodge is going to go off. Now we have Wing Sphere, so I can move up with this Ninjask, and I'm going to be able to get the surround. So I'm going to move up with Zapdos first. I figure, you know what, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get Zapdos into position. He's going to move over once. I'm like, that's fine. We're going to take that surround. Should have been attacking. He should have been attacking. Probably a misplay. He wasn't sure about the Wing Sphere. So I wait for him to move back off the goal, going to attack with our Noivern. And we're only going to hit the 60, but Greninja letting his team down, only going to land that single Water Shuriken. Making our Zapdos spin. We land gold so we don't get knocked out. We had to land a purple. And that's like triple checkmate. You know, there's not much he can do, so I'm like, you know what? We're just going to go in for the attack. We're going to get that Thunder Crash into the Fairy Mist, and that's going to be GG. You know, probably would have been a weight win, but he had a plate left. Some plate was available. So, good game to the opponent. That was a pretty fun match. Getting into the next matchup, we have a different deck build, guys. Going up against Morty, seeing things from his perspective, and let's just go ahead. I think, yeah, we're going to take a quick look, see what I have. So I have the Zap, I have the Zoroark, I have the Sableye with the Yveltal for the Darkness. So going to buff our Dark types like Sableye and Zoroark. We got a Max Revive with a Long Throw and a Scoop Up. Altaria is there to kind of buff our Zapdos with the Koko there to buff it as well. So, yeah, I really like this deck build. I think it's something similar to what Care Bear built. So he's got a Pokemon Switch, he's got a Scoop Up. And, yeah, he's got the Stuffle into the Beware. So, pretty interesting deck build. Let's just see how this unfolds. I match up his Stuffle with my Sableye. He's trying to get away, but I'm like, no. And he backs up. So, I'm like, I'm going to press forward. Giving him an opportunity to come out and attack with his Zapdos, but I switch into the Zoroark. Now, he's not a chain level 10, so, I mean, our Zoroark wasn't really a good matchup for the Zapdos either, but I felt like it was probably a better matchup than our Sableye. I don't know. Could have went either way, I guess. But Night Days is going to go off, which you would think would be pretty good, giving that Stuffle a complete miss. But they have the evolution set for the Beware, so it's definitely going to be a problem trying to knock him out. And that Steel Wing's going to go off. Feels bad, just can't get the rolls that I need. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to press forward, try to confuse this Beware, and the Shadow Sneak's going to go off. So, I mean, I did level up the gold on my Sableye, so I'm not going to be too mad about it. And, yeah, man, that Oblivion Wing is not going to be enough to get it done. Unfortunately, this Beware is just going to steamroll us, so I move back out. I'm not going to attack. I'm going to make him attack. We're not going to switch, and Shadow Sneak is going to go off again. So I'm going to double chance. I'm like, all right, you know what? We're getting that plus 30. I got to go for it, guys. I got to go for it. We got to get that damage buff. Double Roost. Like, are you serious? But, like, yo, let's go. You're going to give me a free surround? Okay. He's going to attack with the Zapdos. Again, I switch into the Zoroark. Another Roost is going to go off. Like, what's with these Zapdos, man? They do not want to land an attack, so I'm going to go and try to get rid of this Swablu, and there we go. We get the knockout. Let's go, Zoroark. He's going to soar over with the Articuno, which is fine. I go for the attack, and I'm like, Roost? Okay. All these legendary birds, they just want to roost. But I'd much rather see that than get frozen. And then the Whirlwind's going to go off. We're going to get sent back to the bench. He's going to get his Noivern. So that Noivern's going to be pretty strong. So I'm going to block off Combusken with the Zapdos. I mean, that's the right matchup. We have the Zoroark. So, okay, come on, Zoroark. Land the cross counter, buddy. And we're going to get the cross counter. Let's go. He only lands the Dragon Pulse anyway. So we're going to press forward with Zap, threatening the entry point. And we're going to attack. And he hits a miss. We do get the Thunder Crash. So let's go. We got that entry point. We got rid of the Combusken. Okay, our Thunder Crash is going to go off again, and we win by 3 chain levels because he doesn't have that Swablu anymore. So we don't spin, we don't land that blue, which I'm pretty sure that's what the Bear Hug does. He's going to move up and attack, and we get the knockout again with the Wild Charge. So we're going to press forward with the Zoroark. He's going to come out with a double chance with his Noivern, so I'm hoping for another cross counter. Night Daze is going to go off, so we get knocked out, but that Noivern's going to have a huge miss. It's only going to have that Whirlwind left. So it's going to go for the attack. I'm like, come on, just hit a physical attack, Coco. Oh, man, you hit the Mele Wish. That's not what we needed. But we have both entry points. So I'm like, land the Mele Wish again, and that's going to be perfect. So I'm going for that surround. He's going to hurdle jump, though. So I move up. I probably should have went in for the attack against the Articuno with my Zapdos, to be honest. But Coco going to land another dodge, so I'm going to press forward with this Altaria. Gold keeps getting another Mele Wish. The opponent cannot knock my Coco out. Let's go. So come on, Altaria. We're going to get Perish Song, so I'm definitely considering sacrificing my Tapu Koko. He's going to X-Attack. What? And we're going to land a dodge. So you guys already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to sacrifice Coco to get that banish, get rid of that Articuno, and yeah, he's got to go for the attack here. We're going to land the Flamethrower, so we're going to be able to burn that Noivern. We're going to get banished, but now we have the entry points. What is going to happen? How is this match going to go down? 2 Pokemon's been banished. And we're going to land the Thunder Crash. He's going to get the knockout. I got to move forward with the Sableye. Here comes Combusken. Not going to attack, so I'm going to jump over, threatening the game, and he kind of just set us up to win here with the surround. No, he's going to X-Speed. I'm like, okay, come on. Like, I panic. I probably should have stayed with the Sableye because we could have got the gold, and he gets the Cyclone Kick. I'm like, oh, man. Zoroark gets sent to the PC, and now we have a Blaziken. This thing is going to be super annoying. So he's going to move over. He's going to go after our Yveltal. And, man, feels bad, man. We're going to get knocked out. So I'm going to press forward with the Sableye. He's going to cover up with the Swablu. I'm going to come back down with the Coco. He's going to go for the attack. So I'm like, come on, can we get some more Mele Wishes? There we go. There we go. So I'm going to jump up, attack this Swablu. Oh, man, we confuse it. It's actually not going to be that great. I can't remember if it's level 5 or not. But he is going to scoop up, and he's going to go for the surround. So, not bad. Not bad. I was hoping to get the knockout, but So we're just going to move in and YOLO. And it's going to be tough to knock out a confused Swablu. So we pretty much just like really helped him out, man. It's going to be really tough to get rid of that Swablu now that it's confused. He's going to go for the attack. So I'm going to switch into Zoroark. Is a much better matchup. Cross counter is going to go off. Finally. Good job, Zoroark. Good job, man. I'm going to take this around. I do not want that Blaziken getting any closer to my goal. He's going to come out with the Beware. That Beware is a really good matchup for the Zoroark. So I'm going to press forward, try to get in range to take out this Swablu. Whew. Beware could definitely steamroll us, but we have our Sableye back, so there's a pretty good chance we could try to confuse the Beware. Yeah, I'm going to move up with the Yveltal. Yeah, he's going to get in range to protect his goal. Coco is back out. No, he's going to go for the attack. Come on, Mele Wish. No, we're going to land a miss. This match has been going back and forth. We're down almost over 100 turns, guys. And he gets the peck. I'm like, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Roost. Roost. Oh, and he hits a miss, and we hit the Draining Wind. And that is going to be GG to Morty. So that was an insane match. That was a really, really good match. A good back and forth. Getting into the next matchup. And we're going to be using the same deck. So trying out several of these decks. Guys, definitely be sure to let me know in the comments which deck that I used in this video was your favorite, and which one do you think is best. I just wanted to have some fun. Wanted to try some different decks out, some different deck builds, and I hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you guys are, definitely be sure to leave a like. Let's see if we can get this video to like 60 likes, guys. Come on, let's see if we can do it. So his Mega Gengar is going to expire. We have the Sableye, we have the Zapdos, we have the Coco, the Altaria, now the Yveltal. So we got pretty good backup, and he's going to have to be careful with, who he attacks. Whoo! And the Perish song is going to go off. We're going to curse that Wimpod, but we're cursed as well. But we do have a scoop up, so he's going to be moving up. I'm definitely going to switch into the Zoroark. Sucker Punch into the Thunder Charge, a double Thunder Charge. We're going to be able to get the knockout with the Sucker Punch. So guys, yeah, that Sucker Punch, it's useful. It really is. It's annoying whenever it lands and you don't need it. And then boom, we're going to take the Banish Surround. He's going to go with a Desperate Times. We're pretty much going to lose this no matter what, but he lands a miss. Oh, wow. Talk about RNG, guys. That just feels really bad. And he's going to go with the X Speed. We're going to land the Shadow Sneak. Our opponent just cannot catch a break at all. We're just getting all the rolls. We're threatening games, and he rage quits. He's like, screw this game. He's like, I'm done. I'm done. So getting into the next matchup, we're going up against a... we're using a different deck build. Let's go ahead. We're going to take a quick look again. We have... Let's see, Mega Gengar. They have the Mega Gengar. It just has one chain level, 101 Nightshade, level 8, so they were putting some chain levels into it. 79 Tapu Fini. And then we have a 113 Xurkitree. It's only a level 3 at this point. Then we have a 105 on our Zapdos. We got the Ampharos. Battery was dying. Yeah, we have the Ampharos into the Mega Ampharos. We have the Magneton into the Magnezone. My good old friend from my Phantom Energy days. So definitely a nice electric deck build with the Zoroark. And we have the Xurkitree. So just the solo Ultra Beast. So he's going to be moving forward with the Gengar, defensive with the Zapdos and the Xurkitree. He's moving out with the Zoroark. So I'm going to match up with the Magneton. Though, we could still get punished because we're Coco Charged. So if we land that 81 into the cross counter, we're going to get knocked out. So we're going to go Electrosphere. We got a good amount of defense here. Good amount of defense. Double Chance is going to be going off. He's going to attack my Magneton, and I definitely feel like I need to switch into the Zoroark. Let's go. We're going to get that knockout, though we're Night Dazed, and I'm going to go after this Coco because we're hitting for, we're able to beat it no matter what because we have that Electrosphere. But not when he attacks us. That's why I went for the attack. But he's going to get weight first, so I'm going to move up and try to get this evolution. Let's go. Let's go. One chain level. One chain level. And we're going to get that Magneton. Love Magneton. Magneton is so awesome. Like, if I could get my Magneton to a chain level 10 and then run it with, like, Steel Energy and a Metal Sphere, maybe even, like, a Metal Coat, it would be pretty awesome. I'd like to get it to a level 10 as well. And, yeah, I seen that coming. We had a huge amount of miss, so his Zoroark comes back, punishes us. So we're going to max revive again. We're not going to attack, but we have the chain levels. And he's going to hit the Sucker Punch. Feels bad, dude. And we're going to take that knockout and press forward. So he's going to move over with the Suicune. And wow, we're able to get the knockout. We are going to get frozen, but Zoroark is there to save the day. So he backtracks with the Empoleon, and he has to get the knockout or Sun. Oh, man. Feels bad, man. Just poor placement, I think. Poor setup. Because it was going to be really tough for him to get the role he needed there. So, GG, man. Getting into the next matchup, and we're going back to the Dragon deck. So, same deck that you guys seen me running earlier in the video. So, taking a look at the opponents, got the Gold Block, got the Charizard. Why? Only a level 3, 4-star Flash over there with a 60 times spinner. It's going to be able to soar over top of Pokemon. Yeah, and you guys already know the deck that I'm running, so let's get into the matchup. We have Noibat kind of faced off with Coco in that center spot there. Either one of us able to swing around. He is going to come in for it first, so we're blocking our goal off with our Coco. So he's not going to be able to take the win, even if he does get the knockout, and let's go. So we're going to be able to move forward and threaten the game. He's going to backtrack. Oh, Whirlwind would have been beautiful there. Whirlwind would have been awesome, because that would have been game. So we could have went in for the attack there, but I'm just going to play it safe, bring out the Resh and Zek combo, move forward with the Resh, and he's going to come over and attack. Whew, we're going to get that blue flare. So he does send us back to the bench, which is fine. We're going to press forward with Coco, and we're in a perfect position to just go in for the attack, and if we get this knockout, that's going to be game, and that is GG, man. Yeah, I mean, just good setup. He got a little bit too aggressive, I think, and yeah, we were able to win that one fairly quickly on turn 279. So GG to the opponent. So getting into the next matchup, guys, I told you this video was going to be filled full of duels. So again, we're still running the Dragon deck. Looking at the plates of the opponent, and he's got the Gengar into the Mega Gengar. He's got the Altaria, he's got the Noibat into the Noivern. His is level 5. He's got a chain level in it. Okay, he's got the Zoroark. Level 10. No chain levels at all. So, yeah, you guys already know. Let's get into the matchup. So we're going to be blocking his Coco with our Coco. Then we're going to be going defensive with the Noibat. He's threatening game. We have to cover up the goal. He doesn't go in for the attack, so we're going to back up with the Altaria. Okay, here comes the Zapdos. We're going to slide over. And we're going to get our Zapdos. So, yeah, he's going to come in for the attack with the double chance. He is getting the Coco charge. So, we're going to get the clutch. Roost. Let's go. He's not going to respin because he wants us to have weight. But now we're going to be able to get our dragons out. Let's go. Oh, man. It feels good when that happens. It really does. So he's going to be going defensive with the Noibat. We're not going to attack just yet. And he's going to be defensive with the Altaria. I am definitely going to overdrive the Resh, though I usually use my Zekrom, but the Reshrom's the one that's in position right now. And the Whirlwind's going to go off. It's going to be a wasted overdrive plate. Ah, that sucks. It does. And now he's got the Noivern. So yeah, he's going to be going for the attack, negating that gold, and whoa, we've seen that before. A miss right after the evolution. Feels bad, man. But we're going to land Roost there. We got to make something happen. So I'm going to try to go for the Banish. We have the X attack. Oh no, but he lands the Boom Burst, and he's got that one chain level. So we're going to get sent to the PC, man. Feels bad. He's going to move forward. He's going to attack our Coco, and he is going to get the knockout. We are not in a good position, guys. Not in a good position. He's got both our entry points. He could easily knock out our Noivern, but we are going to confuse that Coco. Okay, so that's what we needed. We needed to confuse Coco. I'm going to play the Sharp Beak plate. Let's go. We're going to get the evolution on our Noivern, and we have 2 chain levels at this point, so we should be able to go head-to-head with his Noivern. He's going to go for the attack against my Zapdos. Hurricane is going to go off. We're going to get sent to the bench, and both of our goalies are going to get weight, so we have to max revive. So now Banish is an option, but we're going to land a miss. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. Double chance is going to go off. I'm going to go after this Gengar, hoping to try to get at least the Hurricane. Okay. That works. We will definitely take that, even though we're going to have a huge miss, but at least we have our entry point opened. He's going to go Mega Gengar, so I'm going to move out with the Zapdos. He's going to X attack. Yeah, I don't really think you needed X attack there, man. But yeah, I guess he wanted to be sure. And that's going to be a neutral turn. A goal would have been really nice. We need to get this knockout, guys. And it's going to be a neutral turn. And that is going to be GG, man. We're going to lose that matchup. And he's going to, just, we couldn't get the rolls, guys. We couldn't get the rolls. So our opponent beats us. That's pretty much going to be our only loss for the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I gave you guys maybe some new deck ideas. Let me know in the comments which was your favorite deck build. Definitely be sure to leave a like. Let's see if we can get to 60 likes, guys. Subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a new upload. And follow me on Twitter at KDub175 for bonus content and further discussions. And until the next one, later, guys.